So this week I was reminded of old Latin phrase. It's tempus edax rerum, which in a loose translation means time, devourer of all things. I learned the phrase a while back from a friend who was getting a tattoo of that phrase. And ever since he told me about it, it's been on my mind to get my own tattoo for it. I let him know it was a really good idea, and for me it has a meaning of reminding me. And the reminder kind of plays into what I'm talking about today. I had a conversation with a friend about processing emotions and needing some time to really work through some feelings and through some thoughts before letting myself engage with something else, a project that we want to work on. And he said he completely understood. And it's good to take time to process feelings and emotions. But he mentioned that he doesn't want me to spend too much time on it. And he hit home with a particular thing that he said, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but even as we process things emotionally, feelings, whatever it may be, you have to do those things. But you don't want to let it overwhelm you to the point that you don't move past it. And the sticking point was the fact that he said we have a finite amount of time here on this world, which is true. And this conversation got me thinking about a TED Talk I watched a while ago by a guy named Tim Urban, and he was talking about procrastination. Now, to be crystal clear, I am not comparing processing emotions to procrastination. The only connection that I'm giving those two is the fact that there is additional time needed for a desired result. Now, he goes through the presentation, just funny, a couple chuckles here and there, talking about people's procrastination, how it affects them, things like that. But what really stuck with me is the life calendar he puts on the screen at the end of the presentation. He says that it's a box for every week in a 90-year life. And it's weird seeing it visualized like that because it had a very strong impact on me at the time. Because when you look at it, you see, which is roughly about 4,680 weeks. That's how many weeks are in 90 years. And to break it down even further, at 21, that's 1,092 weeks down, which leaves you at about 3,588. And none of this is to be morbid or to scare you. The goal is meant as a perspective. Because we're not immortal, we do have a finite amount of time as human beings. We all have an expiration date. And because we have a finite amount of time here, there has to come a point that you accept where you are in the processing of whatever it may be and push forward. It's a hard balance, and I think the balance is different for everybody. But I think the overarching idea would stand. This one's just been sitting on my mind ever since I had the conversation. I just wanted to get it out. But take it easy, everybody. Peace.